may want to do that, but it is not happening. It is not happening.
Why do you say that? Because you believe Hamas propaganda that Israel is responsible for these deaths? That's the basis of your
Are you saying that every image we see on our television screens has been fabricated from somewhere else, that every child we see pulled from rubble and taken to a hospital running out of supplies is a fake picture?
And in Mosul, there weren't difficult pictures as well. War is very, very difficult. We don't want to see civilian casualties. But who is responsible for this war?
Are you saying, there is collateral damage of civilians, or are you not saying that?
I am saying the civilian population of Gaza is suffering. I am saying that there are civilian casualties. I'm saying we are making a maximum effort to minimize those casualties, as Britain does when it fights wars. We don't want to see civilian casualties. But we cannot allow Hamas to have immunity, just as you didn't give ISIS immunity when you defeated it in 2016 in Mosul. Don't judge Israel by a standard you don't judge yourself. That's not fair.
Well, you know, that was led by Iraqi and Kurdish forces in Mosul. I happened to be there.
With British support, correct? With British support, British air power. No, I think the British did the right thing in defeating Hamas, in defeating ISIS. They did the right thing. They saved the world from evil people. ISIS had a territorial caliphate in Iraq and Syria. But can't you understand that Hamas has got the same sort of terror enclave? They've taken over territory. They've butchered our people. They treat the people of Gaza terribly. It's time Hamas was finished. We will destroy their military machine and we will dismantle their political structure. And in doing so, we are actually doing a favor to the people of Gaza.
In destroying Hamas, in destroying Hamas, you will destroy Gaza. Do you accept that is
I don't accept that. I don't accept that. I don't accept
your
that.
campaign? Well,
I don't accept that.
You yourself
I think
say
that
Hamas
I don't
hides
accept
in
the rationale.
that they use human shields to protect themselves. So how do you get to Hamas without killing civilians, which is what seems to be happening?
So we are going to make a maximum effort to hit the Hamas machine without doing what we can to avoid civilian casualties. Are you telling me
how many apartment blocks have been destroyed in Gaza already? Your satellite surveillance could probably count
that
for
Hamas
you
has
how many
immunity?
apartment buildings you have destroyed, how many civilian buildings you have destroyed in Gaza City
We don't target civilian structures. That is incorrect what you've said. We don't target civilian structures.
So what are those high-rise buildings we've seen destroyed? In Beit Hanun, on the border that I've seen with my own eyes.
They are Hamas targets.
What, all of the buildings?
What we target are Hamas strongholds. And here you have to understand, and please let me finish a sentence. Hamas embeds itself under the civilian population, under the city of Gaza. There's a network of tunnels. There are rocket sites to launch rockets to attack our people. There are arms depots. There are command and communications. Hamas has got a subterranean, under civilian neighborhoods. They have a huge military machine. Now, are you saying that Israel is supposed to give them immunity? No, we've asked the civilians to leave the area. But we're doing what Britain would do in our case.
There has to be another way. There has to. Don't bring Britain into this. There has to be another way.
The other way is to give Hamas immunity. That's the other way, to allow these butchers to kill our people and just turn the other cheek. Would you do that in Britain?
This is not about Britain. This is about what you're doing.
It's Israelis dying. So
the areas in Gaza which have been flattened, which is the homes
you are holding Israel to
even in Khan Yunis, where you're asking people to flee, there have been airstrikes.
You are holding Israel to a standard that you don't hold your own country to. That's the truth. That's the truth.
I'm just saying that this is not about
responding to violent,
this is about
terrorism.
Final thought. When will you be able to give your truth that you say this was not an airstrike by Israel?
I hope as soon as possible. But I urge you, why are you believing Hamas propaganda? At least be skeptical.
Mark Regev, thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm joined now on the phone by Dr. Abdel Hamad, a surgeon who is currently